Hello, and welcome to another edition of Health Matters
and Health Focus. I'm Ava San Marco.
And I am Anna Marie Sinatra from Sinatra Solutions, and we are so excited.
Very excited just to bring you this show. Yes.
Yes, we are at Bennett Health and Wellness
in North Tonawanda, New York.
On beautiful Niagara River.
In the mighty Niagara.
The mighty Niagara.
I love it.
Oh, isn't it absolutely beautiful?
It's so calm out here, peaceful. I could just sit here for hours.
You just kind of walk into this area and start to feel the healing taking place already. And I'm thinking it would be really healing to go out on one of those boats, too.
Oh, absolutely. I miss boating this summer, and I could go on a boat right now. Couldn't you?
I know. It's also a wonderful time. I don't know, we might do some Health Matters shows out on a boat. That would be good. We're really excited because Dr. Matthew Bennett is with us today, too, and we are at his health center here, and he's a medical doctor and a holistic practitioner, I'm going to let him explain it best, but you know why we're so excited? Because he is joining us as a corporate sponsor so that he is making sure he's committed to bringing quality programming to this area and to you, our viewers, so that you have choices when health issues arise, and maybe you're coming before so that you're grabbing those things before they even happen.
Right. He's really, really, as they say, a diamond in the rough, really. A jewel of the Nile, what have you. He really is a gem, and we're so happy to have him today.
We are, and we're also really happy to also have Dr. Frank Mascaro from Western New York MRI and Lockport MRI and Kenton MRI. I think he's up to about 7 locations now. The Parish Commons, the breast imaging, breast health.
Yes.
He has so many places. You know why? Because I'll never forget the first time when I went to my doctor before I even knew Dr. Mascaro, and my doctor told me, I want you to go to Western New York MRI. They have the best imaging machinery. Did I say it right? I hope so. Machinery that is going to give you the best look, give the doctor the best look. So I knew that I was going to the best one then.
Frank's a doll anyway. He's a very nice man. You like him.
And we want to thank Kim at Mr. Frank's Day Spa because she's working on keeping me beautiful, and she's trying anyways.
Yes, you look very nice. You're doing a good job. Good job, Kim.
So, welcome to Dr. Matthew Bennett, and thank you again for being a sponsor of this show.
Not at all. My pleasure. Welcome here, girls. When I first opened this practice, I wanted to make sure it's a true integrative practice between Eastern and Western medicines. So that's why I have so many different modalities here, anywhere from colonics to chelation therapy, ozone therapy, physical therapy, acupuncture, acupressure, almost any kind of modality you can think of, I have it here in the office.
It's so incredible because long time ago people used to call it alternative therapies. And I hated that because it sounded like you had to choose one or the other. And I actually have a friend who passed away because she wanted staying away from doctors and just doing holistic. And the idea of integrative, holistic, treating the mind, body, and spirit for complete health.
Absolutely. A lot of the physicians nowadays are understanding that true healing is integrative medicine, where you use not only up-to-date medicine, but also 10,000 years of Chinese, Eastern, European, African, all have medicine that's been used for thousands of years that work sometimes better than regular medicine. Absolutely.
Yes. And you're so easy accessible too. I'm in the South Towns, you're in the North Towns, as Ava said, North Tonawanda. It was so easy to get here. Just one shot on the 190 and I was here.
That's correct. It's very, very easy. Straight up Military Road. It hits River Road and 624 River Road. You can't miss it. We're going to have a huge sign very soon.
Yeah, good.
That's correct. You can't miss us in about a month.
Well, we're really excited because you've joined our team, and we're going to be here once a month having wonderful shows here to teach people all the variety of different things that you have to offer. And we'll be going inside now to our surprise guest.
Yes. Very, very surprised. World famous. And it's my pleasure to even be around her. And I think I'm very fortunate to even be in the same surroundings as her.
Yeah. I have to agree.
I agree. Yes, we agree.
Yes, because she has been on Oprah. She has been interviewed by Larry King. She was on the Phil Donahue Show. She has authored a ton of books. She's an amazing, amazing woman, and we're looking forward to introducing her to you.
And now we're back with our very special guest. She's the author of many books. She has been on Larry King, Phil Donahue, and she is very... Oprah. Oh, and Oprah. I'm sorry. Sorry, Oprah. We won't forget about Oprah. Like I said, the author of many books, and she is world-renowned for her allergy and environmental medicine and pediatrics. We want to welcome Dr. Doris Rapp.
So exciting. Welcome, Dr. Rapp.
It's a pleasure to be here. Let's see how many people we can help.
Yes, that's the key today. That's the key. So tell us a little bit about what you had shared with me about how you started, how long ago you started, and your experience in 1975, I think that was.
That's right. I graduated from medical school in 55, practiced typical allergy like everyone else until 1975. And I went to a meeting, and it was like a whole new world opened up. They said, you don't know how to really diagnose food allergies, and you don't seem to know enough about chemicals. And in my effort to prove that they were totally wrong, I found out I was totally wrong. And I then learned things about food allergies and how to diagnose with diets. And I learned about chemical sensitivities. And most of all, I learned about a new technique called Provocation-Neutralization allergy testing. You take a drop of dust or mold or pollen or a food, and you put it in your arm one at a time, just one drop, and you produce a person's symptoms. That's provocation. And then you put in a weaker dilution of the same solution every 8 minutes, and when you get to the right dilution, believe it or not, their symptoms disappear. And they can take that little bottle of medicine in the right dilution home, and they can use it as drops under the tongue, or it's so safe they can give themselves an injection, and then they can eat the food or get into the pollen or the dust and the mold and not have symptoms.
You know what I love what you said is that in the beginning when you were studying you thought, oh, I'm going to prove them wrong, because there's so many doctors that just think this is silly, and even if you're in a work environment and they put new carpeting in and people are getting sick and so much is happening and people aren't looking at, and yes, we're getting better at looking with people like you who are substantiating these serious issues.
It is a disappointment to me at this time in life. I'm now 81. It's 2010, and most doctors, I'm afraid most in the health profession, do not realize that dust, mold, pollen, foods, and chemicals can cause much more than hay fever, asthma, itchy skin, and a bellyache. All of these allergenic substances can cause chronic headaches. They can cause depression, arthritis, any illness you can think of. They can cause high blood pressure and irregular heartbeat. They can cause all kinds of illnesses, muscle aches and muscle pains and problems walking and talking, problems learning. I did not realize that. And as I said, I didn't believe it when I found out all of this. I said, no, you're wrong. They would have taught me that in medical school and in my advanced training.
You were taught traditionally, right?
Yeah. And you tend to believe what your professors tell you, and it takes a while before you say, ooh, they're behind. They're not with it. Dr. Bennett is years ahead of most doctors right now because he understands that dust, mold, pollen, foods, and chemicals can hurt any area of the body, and his office knows how to diagnose and treat these problems. This is a blessing for Western New York.
It really is.
We have so many problems here because we have, I hate to say it, polluted air, polluted water, polluted food. We have polluted houses. And if people find out what's causing their problem, they have a chance of getting well. If you got a nail in your shoe causing a sore in your foot, what's the best treatment? Take out the nail. Many people.
Well, some people want to put a Band-Aid on it.
That's right. Most people want to just put on a Band-Aid, and that's taking a pill because you're hyperactive. Why not find out what's causing the hyperactivity and stop the red-colored sweetened beverage that's triggering the child off?
Red dye number 5.
Red dye, you're right.
That's another one.
Sugar, yep. You know, I want to say that I'm so excited that you are here and that you are passing the baton to Dr. Bennett, because my son is in his 30s and he was diagnosed with ADD a long time ago, and I found out that you were in our area, in Kenmore, Tonawanda area, and I came to see you with my son ages ago, yes, and got your books, and I did not put him on Ritalin. I refused to. Did some food, finding out what was going to work for him and what wasn't. So you were back then cutting edge, and it is just, people, you got to get what a blessing it is that Dr. Bennett and this facility is carrying on the legacy of the work you've done.
There's so many people up, especially in this area, that need help. And some of these aids are not real expensive. Some of them are not difficult. Some people, you just put them on a diet in a week. And in 5 days to 7 days, they feel good. The second week, they add back the foods. And this one causes bellyache, and this causes headache, and this causes this. Sometimes you can just avoid the foods. If they can't, they can be treated with other kinds of diet. They can be treated by injection. There are a lot of things that people don't know. If you start to have an allergic reaction, take a teaspoon or 2 of baking soda. It's an alkaline.
Right. Now, Anna Marie and I were just wondering, now we were wondering, take a teaspoon of baking soda. Now, how, under your tongue, right?
Well, no, you put it in the water and swallow it. Make it easy. You put a teaspoon or 2 of baking soda in the water and you swallow it.
What does that do?
It tastes like baking soda.
It tastes like baking soda. You guys got to wait. We're getting so excited. You got to wait till I get to get the mic to your mouth. That's so exciting. I read that on your website. That's pretty exciting.
Actually, it really is. A lot of people don't know that. And what we have to look for are fast, easy, inexpensive, effective, and safe ways to help people. And that's one thing. The other thing is you're feeling fine and suddenly you don't feel good. Mm-hmm. What did you eat? What did you touch? What did you smell? If you just ate a meal, maybe it's one of the foods. If you go into a certain room in your house that was moldy, maybe it's a mold in that room. You go into a dusty area, is it the dust that's there? You bought a new synthetic mattress, you were fine till you put it in, and one of these form-fitting mattresses, and now you're sick every morning when you get up. Hey, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You've got to say, why? What did I eat? What did I touch? What did I smell? And many people can figure out exactly why they're sick. And these are people that have been to all kinds of others to help them, health professionals of various types. The answer is not another drug, even if the insurance pays for it. The answer is to find out why you're sick and get rid of the cause if you can.
And so you know what that means, folks. What I'm always telling you, you have to be proactive. You have to be aware. You have to be proactive. Doctor was sharing something with you about the mattress?
The mattresses, yes. You were, before the show, you were mentioning certain kinds of mattresses that aggravate a person with allergies or are carcinogenic, cancer-causing. Could you tell us about that?
Our government, in its infinite wisdom, says we have to put flame retardants in mattresses so that they do not catch on fire. Okay. The problem was you're not going to catch on fire. You're going to get cancer. They have things that cause cancer that they're using as flame retardants. The government didn't say the flame retardants have to be safe and they shouldn't cause cancer. So they picked on some that actually contain formaldehyde, which is known to cause cancer. And I think it's foolish to make a mattress that contains a substance that can make you sick.
When you put the mattress cover on them, does that help?
It comes right through.
Oh, lovely. So the very expensive mattress cover I have isn't working.
It might not. Should I? Let me show you how you can tell in a minute if a mattress is good or not. Now, this is not scientific, okay? So don't hold me. Doctors, close your eyes. Shut off your left brain, but I'm going to show you something practical. I want you to stand up for me, okay? And I want you to put your hand flat on and pretend it's the other hand and pretend it's a mattress. Now put your other arm out straight like this. No, here, this direction. Okay. Now, if that mattress is bad for you, when I go like this and I'm not pushing real hard, your arm's going to go down. If that mattress is good, your arm is going to be like a rock and I can't push it. So you just put your hand on the mattress, put your other hand out, have someone take 2 fingers and push. If your arm goes down like a shot, that mattress may not be good for you. If your arm stays like a rock, it's good. Okay? That's your tip for the day.
So is that kinesiology?
It's muscle testing, and there are a lot of people that don't believe in it, but we all give out energy all the time, and trust me that it's going to become more and more evident in medicine as time goes on, and some of it is very practical, like what I've just said to you. You can check your carpet and you can check your couch, you can check your pillows, you can check anything. You can check the fabrics that you're wearing. Are you wearing cotton?
She's looking at us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Actually,
Is your cotton?
I'm not sure this is cotton. Stand up. We'll find out. I'll show you. Okay.
find out.
Let's do it just that
Stand down
way.
here?
No. I want you to put your arm out, this arm, and I want you to hold this with the other hand. Is that good for you? Okay, now feel your shirt. Okay. You're feeling your shirt? Grab your shirt. Okay. Wow. Okay, now I want you to feel my jacket. And let's hope I've got cotton on today. Okay. See the difference? Don't let me push it down. And
Okay, no, I won't. Okay.
if you don't see, it pops back up, which means I am wearing cotton. Most of my clothes are 100% cotton.
Wow, that's incredible. And you saw it right here, folks. The touch was the same.
That means that shirt contains a substance that doesn't make your body feel good. And your scarf is the same way, but the shirt is definitely a no-no, okay? Even though it looks lovely, it's a no-no. You should try to buy food and that keeps your arms strong. Buy furniture that's strong. You can put your hand on your pillow, on your mattress. If you want to buy some clothing, if you want to eat a food, you can hold it right here. If your arm goes down like a shot, I wouldn't buy it. And you can check it out yourself. Hold an organic apple and have somebody press on your arm, and your arm will it'll go down and then pop up, okay? But if it's a pesticided apple, it's going to go right down. You can check out what I'm saying. If it's not something that's used in ordinary medicine, but chiropractors use that all the time for diagnosis. And I hate to say it, but they're absolutely right.
I'm glad. I don't hate that you're saying it. I'm glad that you're saying that. And you put together, now that's just one of many, many tips. You put together this 29 tips to become and stay healthy. And this is, maybe we might want to point to a few of these and then talk about how you've talked in detail in all the books that you're looking at here on the table. And there's more back here. These are all the books that Dr. Rapp has authored so that people can get some more ideas, some concrete ideas of how they can begin to change their life today.
The next book that's coming out has 32 tips in it. This is one of the first versions of it, 29 tips. And basically, what I'm saying is there are 32 things in your house that can make you very sick that you have no idea about. For example, your microwave. I'm telling you right now, get rid of it. Don't even give it to a friend. Don't give it to an enemy. Don't give it to anybody. Get rid of it. I believe that it can cause all kinds of illness. It causes cataracts. In animals, it can cause cancer. A good substitute that's not very expensive is a toaster oven. Not bad, okay? Another thing that causes trouble is if you have put freshly dry cleaned clothing in your closet, there's a chemical that causes lymphoma. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Why would you put freshly dry cleaned clothes in your closet when you could breathe it? Pesticides and herbicides cause all kinds of terrible problems. And there's more than one study that shows if children, if you use pesticides and herbicides inside your house, you have a 7-fold increase, a chance of your children developing lymphoma or leukemia by the age of 7 years. Should you pay attention? Should we warn you about that? You're darn right. And that's why I wrote that one book, Our Toxic World, a Wake-Up Call. That tells you what you need to, what is it that's causing this terrible cancer, diabetes, thyroid disease, ADHD, obesity. These things can definitely be caused by the chemicals in our air, our food, our water, our homes, our schools, and workplaces.
And what we're putting on our bodies too. We're always talking to people at the beginning. I say, what are the lotions that you put on, the perfumes that you put on? I only use natural products, and you can find them in your mainstream stores. You know, folks, time is flying by, so I want to give you the opportunity in the last few minutes that we have to mention whatever it is that you want to mention. You know that, again, we're here at Bennett Health and Wellness Center in North Tonawanda. The information's at the bottom of the screen. There is no way, if we did 100 shows a day, that we could encapsulate the wisdom of Dr. Rapp. And we're so excited to be here with you. We want you to contact Dr. Bennett and make an appointment to come and see him. He's a regular MD, folks. You got to get how awesome this is. A regular MD that is believing in this complementary therapies.
Actually, anyone that comes to see Dr. Bennett has really made a step forward. Most people do not realize that they can get a very qualified, excellent, regularly trained physician, as well as somebody that knows a lot about many of these alternative methods. He will use natural methods in preference to drugs. And if he needs to use a drug, he'll use it. But he will try other things first. Put you on a homeopathic, it costs $15 for a month's treatment. There are good nutrition, you can build up your body. Keep away from chemicals that are bad, and you get an air purifier, a water purifier, buy organic food, and use good nutrients to build up your body. You can stay healthy. You don't have to be the 1 out of 2 or 3 who's going to get cancer. If you're precious, you're worth it, whatever it costs. And you say, I can't afford to go to organic food, I say, forget that nonsense. You can grow a garden. You can get friendly with a farmer and offer to help him. You can join a co-op and work in the co-op. Okay. You can go to the neighbors and say, let's have a community garden. We'll all work and we'll all share. There are things that you can do that will make life easier.
So again, we're saying, because we are running out of time, we're saying the bottom line is that you have to get proactive. You have to have awareness. You have to read. You have to make an appointment with Dr. Bennett, have him as your primary physician.
Read my books. And you also need to elect politicians who say, I want to keep the air, the food, and the water clean. If they want to weaken all those laws, we don't want them. We've got enough illness now.
That's right. That's right. Dr. Rapp, I just thank you so much for taking time out to give. Oh, it's truly our pleasure. And again, I'm just encouraging people to stay tuned to all the times that Health Focus and Health Matters airs at all the different times that we have, because as I said, Dr. Matthew Bennett is now a corporate sponsor, so we are going to be taping here quite often. We're going to have another show with Dr. Rapp in the future. We're not going to tell you when, because we want you to tune in every single day. I think we're on just about every day at a different time. So check out my website, sinatrasolutions.com. It has all the dates and times that both of the shows air. And Ava, any last words?
Any last words? I thank Dr. Rapp, and you know what? We're going to be in touch, because I'm just fascinated by your work.
I hope that you will look at my website, drrapp.com. There's on that website, there's a videotape, and I blow air over a school carpet into a cage where there are mice. One mouse is dead in 4 hours. He was paralyzed in 3. Wow. You've got to pay attention to the environment.
So stay focused.
Your health matters.
I am hardly ever speechless, but I'm sitting here in awe. I can't even believe that we just interviewed Dr. Doris Rapp. This is incredible. And that you are here. Like, people, you need to know how awesome this is, that you are here carrying on this legacy.
I'm trying. Dr. Rapp has given me a lot of information has tried to help me with, like you said, oogles and oogles of books, all her interviews. I have so much information that it's going to take me years to decipher. But with her being here, it's like someone's guiding me through everything. It's phenomenal. I feel absolutely, I feel very privileged.
Do you know how blessed you are? I mean, how did that happen?
Honestly, I think it was a fluke. It was.
It had to be your angels.
I tell you, it is.
I believe that. I believe that.
It was phenomenal, and the moment I saw her was amazing.
Well, you know, they say things happen for a reason, and you found her, and we found you, and you found us, and we're so excited because now you tuning in every month. We're gonna have a show every month here at the Bennett Health and Wellness, and to learn more about this, so that you're going to keep hearing this, so that you come and get it active in your lifestyle and your health. So tell the folks who are listening. All the information's at the bottom of the screen, but tell our listener, our viewer, why they want to come to see you.
Well, I'm trying to bring a complimentary showcase where one location can help multiple modalities, where you're able to come in no matter what kind of condition you have and be treated. You don't have to go to different locations, to go to different places, pay co-pays, 3 or 4 different co-pays with different doctors. You come to one location, you get treated, and it's convenient, and you try to get both sides of medicine, alternative and traditional. So with this and Dr. Rapp, acupuncture, acupressure, ozone treatments, chelation therapy, we've got massage therapy. All of these modalities, I'm able to help all the community that's in Western New York.
Wow. And I could just feel your commitment to that,
Yes,
too. And
dedication.
Yeah.
That's what you need in a physician, dedicated and understands and looks at the whole person, not just, the disease or what your problem is. And I like that in a person. Definitely.
And so thank you. Thank you for caring about the community. Thank you for building this wonderful facility. I think I almost want to move in here. Thank you for the river. Thank you for the river. And thank you for being a corporate sponsor and helping to provide this program to the community so that you can stay proactive with your life. I'm going to say it again because your health matters.
So stay focused.